Here's the original yuccas. They're about 3 or 4 meters in height and they're very close to a colorbond fence. Cutting the trunks is pretty easy, but it's the root balls that are the issue, and this one had a root ball that was about almost a meter across. You can poison yuccas, which can take quite a while, but I wanted to get them out quickly, so I wanted to use a tool. I decided to use the reciprocating saw from Ryobi. This is the plug-in version and I purchased it from Bunnings. It comes with 2 small blades and this little bag. The cord it comes with is pretty short, so I've used my extension cord. It's a really dangerous tool, so make sure you will use all the necessary safety gear like gloves and glasses, etc. The blades it comes with are pretty basic, so I invested in 2 other blades. One is a general blade from Diablo and one is a pruning blade from Diablo. I do have a couple of uses for this tool, so I wanted to see what blades would do best on what different jobs. So I started by just making cuts from the top and slicing bits out, a bit like cutting up a cake. As I said, the branches are really easy to remove. This is the hard bit, and if there's no poison in there and it's just fresh, it is really fibrous, so don't use a chainsaw because they'll just get stuffed up. The pruning blade was definitely the better blade. It really made easy work of this and it was slicing through it nicely. I did have to do this over a couple of days because it started raining, and that's why you might see the light changing and things, but as you can see, the reciprocating saw is working really well and getting through that really tough big root. Another thing to remember, I'd never used a tool that was as loud as this, so I did end up using earplugs. It was incredibly loud, but that's just because it's so powerful. And the power of this tool is really just gliding through that fibrous root ball. With axes and things, this can take absolutely hours, and as you can see, it's really got in there. And the reason I couldn't use a stump grinder or anything, because it is so close to the fence and so close to the wooden bits below the fence. The root system on this thing is crazy. They're really tough, so you can use a little hacksaw just to get rid of those bits, or some will pull out by hand. And there's bits of it all chopped up, ready to go into the green bin. And there you have it, all out. I was pretty happy with this. It is an incredibly powerful tool and one of the best ways I've found to get rid of yuccas, which are a bane of a lot of gardeners' lives. You can use the poison method in combination with this, or just as the poison method on its own, but as I said, this was just a fast way to get it out really quick if you're impatient like me. Hope you've liked this video. Let me know in the comments how you're getting on with your yucca removal project.